What's going on out there this fine Tuesday evening in MECA land? Oh, it looks like I found my most stained up shirt ever, but it's all good. Got my oil marks on there. How's everybody doing this fine Tuesday evening? Woo woo. All right. Well, let's see. I got a couple things, I guess, before I get Matt on here. I'm gonna have Mr. Matt Kremer on here with me this evening, cutting it up. Talking a little bit about him as a competitor and things. I've had him on here with me a few times, talking about sound quality stuff and things like that. So we're gonna get Mr. Matt on here in a few minutes here. Um, go over just a couple of things. Yeah, I know it's backwards. I fixed it. We can fix that. Here, look. But I don't know which one. That one's right. I think. But anyways, there you go. What's going on, Mr. Beard, Mr. Haslage? How we doing this fine evening? I have to make me a new background. I was trying to change it a little bit, and I forgot you got to mirror them because I just stole that out of my pictures. But anyways, uh, hopefully everybody's having a pretty good week so far. I know it's just Tuesday, but tomorrow's hump day. So we get that going on. Um, we do have an event coming this weekend in Ormond Beach, Florida. Sorry about that. Be Creative Disturbance. I think it's yep, it's going to be a 3X in Ormond Beach there on the 18th of January, which is this weekend coming up. So Tony will be out there working that one, getting that one going. So make sure you get out there and check out Tony and the crew down there in Ormond Beach this weekend. It's a 3X MECA show. Already getting those points together for the Florida folks. What's going on, Mrs. Whitney, Mr. Schleyball? How's everybody doing this fine evening? So, like I said, we do have one event coming this weekend. We are still having a little bit of difficulties with the website, so you're still finding the 25 events on the 24 event schedule. I did have a meeting with the website guy last night. Looks like we have a new developer that's in there getting his feet wet a little bit, trying to learn everything. It is a learning process, so we're probably looking at another month or two before things are starting to get fixed. But we do have somebody that has started looking at stuff, and hopefully we can get all the passcodes and everything we need, and get the website back up to snuff here in the next couple months. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be a real quick process, but we should hopefully start fixing stuff here soon. The event schedule and points thing will be the first thing, and then we'll just kind of go from there and tackle the things that need to be fixed, that are broken, as we go down the list of priorities there, I guess. But so that's good news. We got a developer starting in there. Um, One event coming this weekend. Hopefully, like I said, we can get the website back up and going the way we want here shortly. Sound pressure rulebook is done. I've got to remove some of the stuff that we were using for editing in the Google Doc and get that shipped out. Waiting to talk to Mr. Tony for a few more things on the sound quality book. I'm hoping that I can get with him before the weekend here, and if not, I might get Mr. Matt to help me. But one way or the other, I should have sound pressure and sound quality up here shortly. Like I said, sound pressure is ready. Sound quality, I made about 4 more edits, and I just want to make sure I get an extra set of eyes on it here before I send it over. Um, yeah, you should still be able to renew your memberships through the website system. Um, all that stuff as far as being able to make payments, and the system's keeping track of it on the back end. Some of the stuff is not showing correctly on the front even after you renew. So that is an issue. But as far as I can tell, the membership system, at least on the backside where it keeps track of you and your payments and all that, that stuff's still working the way it should. So yes, you can still do your memberships on the website. Um, Dueling demos and show and shine rulebook will be closer to February 1st. Um, Sound quality and sound pressure are pretty much done. I'm hoping you guys will see those by the end of the week here. Sound pressure for sure will go up by then. So hopefully that answers the rule book question. We're not really throwing a whole lot of changes at you guys. I don't believe so anyway. So I think maybe just a few things, and I'll go over some of that stuff on the live after we put them out, like I have in the past, probably closer to the first week of February here. So yeah, Joe did just renew his, and I've been seeing them come in still. So the membership, the as far as the system that takes the payments and all that good stuff, it is working. But some of it's not transferring to the front side of the website still. So we are aware of some of that stuff. So like I said, with this new developer getting in there and getting a feel for things, hopefully here in the next month or so, we can start seeing some of that stuff get fixed. So that's the goal, and hopefully, once we get all that stuff back together, it'll start to look more like what we wanted. What's going on, Mr. Lancaster? All right, so I guess I'll get Mr. Matt in here and start out. If anybody got any questions or anything like that, just shoot your questions. We're going to talk to Matt a little bit about being a competitor and competing, things like that. He is also part of R&E and helps with the sound quality a lot. He's a sound quality competitor for the most part. Dabbles in a little bit of sound pressure as well. So we'll have him on here in just a minute. What's going on, Mr. Meshke? How you doing this fine evening? All right, I'm going to pull this event down, but don't forget all my Florida folks, spread the word. January 18th, Creative Disturbance, 3X MECA show in Ormond Beach. Be there. And okay. Let's see here. We'll get Mr. Matt going. I think he's got his trusty buddy with him this evening. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna cut it up here. What's going on, Mr. Mike Smith? And like I said, we'll get to know Matt a little bit, talk about some speaker stuff. If you have questions, shoot them. We'll try to answer them. And here we go. So
We're about to be on there. See? Yeah. They can hear you too.
What are you doing?
She's gonna be shy now.
You was telling me all kinds of stuff a minute ago. Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
So we got Matt and Miss Layla. Is that right? I hope so.
Yes, Layla.
Yeah.
Some markers here.
You have
She's
Mark.
been running around. We made cookies earlier. She's got her juice box, fruit snacks. She's all ready to go.
Did you feed him lasagna?
He's been hiding in the cabinet, and she forgot he was there until I pulled him out.
Oh, okay.
Wayne said hi.
Wait, yep.
Yeah, Wayne said hi, Layla. Wayne, is Wayne your best friend? No. Oh, I am. At work, Wayne is her best friend. I'm not even cool.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, but not at home though, right?
No, at home I'm the best, but as soon as we go to the shop, if I tell her someone's coming, or Philip or Zach or someone's coming to the shop or whatever, I don't want Zach. I want Wayne every time.
Did you bring enough juice and cookies to the party for everybody? No.
We got a bunch of cookies. You want to go get the plate?
How we gonna juice it up? You drink too much juice, you get sick.
She's gonna go get the plate of cookies now.
So we got Matt on here.
Bring him here.
I guess to start out, I'll just have you kind of introduce yourself, tell the folks, about the formats you compete in, maybe what awards you got this year, if you won championships, all that good stuff. Oh, he does have a big old plate of cookies.
A lot of them. She wanted to make a lot.
Well,
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, mostly SQ for the last, I don't know, 5, 6 years. A little bit of SPL here and there, but it's it's been a while since I've really did a lot of SPL. Here, cookie. A little bit of SPL here and there. Got the SPL car at the shop. It's been down for like a year and a half. Slowly working on it, testing, trying to get it where it needs to be before I bring it back out into the lanes. But I prefer SQ. That's my go-to.
that's your go-to.
Yep. I'm a lot better at SQ than I am SPL stuff. Yeah, competing SQ judging, all that stuff. It's just that's what I prefer. It's my heart is. It's what I'm way better at. So I think this year I'm probably going to take a break from SQ competing. Do a little bit of SPL competing more so than anything. Few world championships, few runner-ups. I'm happy with what I've got done.
Right.
So the shop's full of trophies. Most of the people have seen it. So
I hear that.
Brian Gill, yes. We have talked a lot about that. There's definitely
We have
some
addressed
changes.
that, but I'm just going to go ahead and be a butthole because there's no way they listen to it that loud for the whole session. And those are peak readings that are written on your score sheet. And that's pretty much the gist of that. But yes, it has been addressed. And yes, we changed a little bit of the formatting on that. But no, your car's not getting listened to that loud the whole time.
Correct. We talked a lot about that. But we understand how it can appear a certain way. We're addressing concerns as they come up. So
But yes, we did address that.
yeah, most definitely, all of us collectively. Oof. I am. We can get the escape back out. Yes, yeah, we are. Soon enough. I was gonna start cutting some backhoes today, but
I mean, I would think $1,000 tweeters should handle that because it's still going to be 105. And there, I mean, if it doesn't touch it, it doesn't touch it. But those are peak volumes. It's not the listening level. It's a peak volume. And I apologize that you lost a set of tweeters, but I would
it definitely wasn't intentional by any means.
yeah.
I think I speak for every judge and every org as far as that goes.
Oh, I guess you're getting the escape back out. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, soon. I was gonna cut some wood today. I had a slower day, but we got a damn blizzard here, over a foot of snow. I was
You
just
got
trying to get out of the shop.
When did the snow come?
When I woke up, brought the kid to school, it was snowing a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. And I mean, in the shop, we don't have a bunch of windows to look out of, so I'm just working, not paying attention. Next thing I know, I look outside, and the highway right there is just all white. Couldn't see anything. Like, it could hardly even see the highway right at the end of the parking lot. Get up here.
Right.
But yeah, and it just kept snowing and snowing and snowing. You show him your Bucky shirt?
Bucky's. Uh-oh.
She's got an AirPod in, so if she runs in the living room and starts singing or something, my apologies. We do know what your song is. He doesn't? He does? Okay. No, we're not turning on any songs right now. Yeah, Brian, that is unfortunate. Obviously, it's never intentional, but yeah, Beautiful Things by Benson Boone, that's her go-to. Not right now.
What's going on, Mr. Hibbard, Mr. Bodie, Mr. Schleybaugh?
Yeah, Philip, I know you were wanting to come up, but yeah, it was nasty. There was that 20 car pileup on the bypass and whatnot. Like, I don't blame you. I didn't even want to drive home.
He said I didn't even want to drive home.
It was bad, dude. Like
Yeah,
30 miles an hour the whole way.
Ours was pretty bad late last week, but it's better right now. But
Yeah.
I think we got about 10 inches, I guess it was. So
Yeah, my driveway's been plowed twice, and you can't tell that anything was plowed or all the footsteps from earlier. When I got the kid from school and we came back in, there's only one set of footprints from my niece walking home earlier. That's it.
Only one set of footprints, huh?
Yep, just when my niece left. She just walked next door over to my sister's house. I know you can. Mm-hmm.
Stay away from here, huh? So,
Yeah.
what did you win championships this year?
No, this year I got third and third modified street. Bill Gonzalez and I can't remember who else was in my class, and I took second to Nathan and SQ2 plus.
Okay.
Last year I got the or no, that was modified class. Last year I got the modified street and SQ2 championships. Hey, doesn't need to see the living room. We're hanging out right here.
And then what club awards did you win this year?
Uh,
I had to
Let me
look.
see. So I've got a couple here, but the rest are all at the shop. Um, I got the Silverman. The Silverman is the only one that I have here for whatever reason.
Okay.
Well, the tumbler I have sitting on top of the cabinet in the kitchen, but the other tumblers are
So you got
somewhere.
the Silverman. That's a sportsmanship award, right?
Yep, I actually got that 2 years in a row.
There you go.
That's pretty cool. Retail member of the year last year. Wayne got it this year. Yeah, yeah, that was it. Then I got the 2025 kickoff judge
So
tumbler.
you said you're gonna concentrate a little bit more on the sound pressure stuff as far as heat is
Hmm.
concerned. I know probably you'll be planning on
Okay.
judging some sound quality. I'm sure, but um,
Yep.
what's your plan?
Um,
What's your plans? Future other as far as both are concerned, I guess.
Let me grab her AirPod really quick because she's in the. I can't hear her, but I know you guys can hear her. This jabbering. Here, let me see this real quick. If you're playing, I'll take this. All right. You're fine. Um, so SPL wise, I did some when my son was about her age. You don't need it right now. You gotta be quiet then. Um, my son was about her age. I did some street class stuff more or less in USAC. I've kind of been out of it since. I'm going to go back to SPL now in M1 for MECA. I did some M4 2 years ago. I also said go to bed. Yes, Wayne, I did get SQ Spirit Award this year, I think. Okay. You want me to help you? Oh. Girl, you want to put it in here? Okay, right there. So I'm going to do M1. I did some M4. I did some M4 a couple years ago. It was fun to do it, but it wasn't competitive.
Right.
It did well. Demoed great. Locally, it did well, but at a finals level, it wasn't competitive really at all. So tore it all out, rebuilt it, and over the last, I'd say almost a year now, we kind of changing some things, testing stuff for M1. So we're mostly going to do that, kind of following what Mike was doing there,
Right.
and yeah, this is judging SQ stuff. All the Michigan judges we've been talking about, dates and getting shows set up. A couple events we already got planned. A couple events at the shop, just like we did before. I think this is the third year now doing shows at the shop.
There you go.
So definitely looking forward to that. This one.
You got any big plans for your sound quality vehicle changes? Anything at all? No, just being
No,
quiet.
not really. It's staying pretty much the same. Um, I'm gonna swap out mid-bass driver soon. I'm gonna add a center channel soon. Um, that's kind of in the works right now. Just hasn't really been the focus. The Prius does well as it is. I know it can do well again. So I've just been spending all my time really messing with the Escape, especially
Right.
with it sitting in the shop already and it's already warm and not covered in snow and that sort of stuff. Yeah, really just swapping mid bass and adding a center channel, and that's really it. Same amps. Jeff, maybe some GRA mid bass. We'll see what happens. I got to stiffen my kick panels a little bit more.
He said your customers like your trophies to get some more of them.
every time, every time someone walks in, um, they say something about all the trophies in the shop. What? What do you want to tell them? All your things. You tell them you have a car at the shop? You have a car there? What color is your car there? Are we going to put speakers in it? Are we going to paint it? Are we going to make it loud? See? She's ready.
Huh.
Dad just doesn't have the time to do it. I know. We'll do it. Maybe this year. A big maybe. What? Can you guys hear her?
Oh, sorry about my absence. I turned my. There we go. I lost my volume because I accidentally hit a button.
She said she wants you to talk to her about her car.
Oh yeah, you got a car?
Yeah, you do at the shop, right?
No, I don't.
The pink one? You just told everyone else the opposite. You said you want to make it loud? We're going to put speakers in it? She's ready. Dad just has to find the time to build a third car, possibly a fourth.
Right.
You want it to be
You
purple?
want a purple one? You
You
gonna
don't
paint
want
it?
it? We're going to paint it? You
Heck
want to put
yeah.
lights on it? You want lights too? Okay. Yep. All different lights.
All different.
Red lights. Little red lights. Okay. We could do big ones. She's about it. I just don't have the time to mess with the damn thing. They've been sitting there for a while.
Joe
Someone's
said
got to build Wayne.
build Wayne's.
She can build Wayne's. You want to build Wayne's car? No? You're not going to help Wayne with this? Oh. I guess she doesn't love Wayne after all.
Your car's gonna be louder than Wayne's, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh. What's my favorite event? Hey, what's our favorite event of the year and why? MECA's your favorite? Okay.
Yeah.
Bud's your favorite too? Yeah. Before what? Yeah, but they're asking me what my favorite event is. What's your favorite event? The one at the fair? It was Cash Fairgrounds. Otherwise, I think probably Slamology and CSS. Honestly, Layla, you are a character.
What's your
Favorite?
award you've won?
Okay, bye bye. Probably. I mean, obviously my championships. The retail member of the year, that was the biggest thing. Like when I got that last year, I wanted that more than I even got more than I wanted the championship. Even being, getting a podium finish at finals is. You gotta be quiet. Podium finish at finals that's really all that I strive for. Anywhere in the top 3, I'm happy with that. Championship's good, but retail member of the year is awesome. What? This is my life, always.
Is that the dance you did when your dad won that award?
Do you dance when I win? He just asked you. He has to do dance when I win.
Yeah. No.
No? You just dance here in the kitchen? She's gonna go dance now.
Sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. Alexa, play Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. She's ready for it. She's gonna start dancing.
But that's always a good award. Um, what else you got going on? Let's talk a little bit about, since you've been into the sound up here for the last few years and working on the sound quality car. What's in your current competition vehicles, as far as your setup. What's going on, Mr. Petty?
What's up, Chris? The Prius is okay. Here, I'll hold it. The Prius is mostly all Museway at this point. Museway front stage, MG mid bass in the kicks, 4-inch mid range in the dash, the BMW mid range and BMW tweeters in the pillars. Museway amps, Museway subs with a NB's Magic 8 DSP. I think I'm going to switch the mid bass are going to be switched to the ESB 5000 mid bass, and I'm adding the center channel is going to be a ESB 3000 series wideband. What's up, Scott? I'm a dealer for ESB and Zapco as well. I do like to try and run as much of the equipment that I can that I'm a dealer for.
Right.
Obviously, Museway is a manufacturer member as well. The Escape is all TRA and BNC. Same thing, I'm a dealer for them as well. 2 iPal 18s, a bunch of TRA mids and highs. Okay, then give it here. A bunch of Down for Sound Power. Unfortunately, they're not manufacturer members, but same thing. Stuff that I'm a dealer for.
Right.
Here, let me help you. No! Yeah, mostly everything will stay the same. Like I said, really just adding some ESB to the Prius. The Escape's going to stay pretty much the same as it is right now. Subs are going to stay the same. The doors, all the mids and highs are all going to stay all TRA or BNC. Definitely don't want to switch any of that stuff. For the way that it's built, it's ideal.
Right.
We're hanging out in here.
What's going on, Mr. Kyle Mitchell?
What's up, Kyle? Birdie told me you're sponsoring another all entries paid event. Yes. So we haven't figured a date out for that yet. That's okay. We'll play it again in a little bit. I do it. I like to do it every year at the beginning of the season, just for people to get points. People to kind of get a feeling for the SQ stuff. It's a little bit more laid back. It's not quite as serious. It's more of a test and tune plus points. If you want to be judged by a MECA judge and get some feedback, and not just from everyone else. It seems to work well. Last year we did it in February, and I think we had 15 or 16 cars there. Just really simple, no awards or anything. Just get a score sheet with feedback. A lot more one-on-one time with the judges. You wouldn't have to do any sort of award ceremony or anything like that at the end of the day. So it makes it a little bit easier, and I don't charge for any score sheets or anything like that either. But I do think it helps a lot with just getting people more exposed to that. I feel like any state that has SQ offerings in their state regularly, I think they should do that at least once a year, just to have a little bit more one-on-one. Obviously, we can do the clinics and stuff at beginning of shows and whatnot, but when it's a whole day of just a little bit more laid back setting,
Right.
people seem to be a little bit more welcomed and into it.
There you go. Well, I think Miss Layla's got a Garfield over there that'll help you eat that lasagna, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Mr. Mayo?
What's up, Kevin? Oh, you want Garfield back? Okay, you can take Garfield. You put him back there? All right. What was Jeff saying? About to make shows really Italian. Bringing panels on you. Yep. I'll have Garfield riding with me, with her.
You guys got any questions you'd like to ask Matt? I know, like I said, he's been into the sound quality stuff. Knows quite a bit about that. What's going on, Mr. Daniel? I think he does his own tuning and all that good stuff. Competes across multiple formats and all that stuff as well. So,
Yep.
um,
Yep. Multiple formats, multiple orgs. Been doing it for a while. We built some cool cars. Kevin, it is on the way. I meant to message you today, actually. But yes, it is on the way.
Kevin's DSP's
Well,
on the way.
It's on the way to me, but yeah, some shipping delays and stuff, but it's coming. I got you.
Kyle, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it up there. Be with being that we're taking care of my grandma and stuff right this second. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Um, that is obviously very sad, and Chris has definitely gone too soon. He was a great guy. I got the pleasure of meeting him quite a few times. He came to several of our events. He was a big supporter of all the car audio in general. So um, really good dude in my book. I think a lot of people are going to miss him. He had a really, a couple of really awesome builds, and it's definitely a sad thing. And we'll be remembering him here and sending prayers out to all you guys. And hopefully you send him out good, and he keeps it loud and clear up there with all of our other fallen basehead brothers and sisters. So unfortunately, I won't be able to make it. I wish I could. We did talk about it, but it's just not really in my cards right this second. But we are, thinking of all his friends and family, and hopefully you guys get through this time the best as you can.
Yeah,
So.
I was wanting to make it up there, but I just heard about it, and same thing. I got this one and my son eye doctor's appointments, all that sort of stuff. I might try to swing over there quickly, but won't be able to stay super long.
Yeah, I
Same
think
thing. I've known Chris for years and years.
if it was a little
Since I
bit,
did USAC.
if it was a little bit closer, I'd probably do it, or one of us would go. But I think it's about a 4-hour ride for me, so it'd be I don't think it's going to end up working out. I'm not saying I might not change my mind or something might not happen and I make it happen, but
Right.
as of right now, I don't think we'll make it.
Zach, yes, I'll teach you how to tint. Daniel, no, I am not loud. Not yet. Yet. Keyword. I'll get there. It's this Saturday, Philip. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, do it.
Okay.
He's making me Play-Doh stuff.
I think I caught back up on the chat. we weren't talking about Matt being loud. We were talking about sound quality stuff mostly, but he was
That's why he said I'm not loud.
he was telling us he was telling us how he was trying to get loud and he was planning on trying to dabble into that this year. So
hmm
that sounds kind of interesting. Maybe he might learn something. We'll see.
Slowly. I just got some parts just this last weekend, thanks to Mr. Slayball, actually, so I can start moving forward a little bit more again, do some more testing, and see what we can't make happen. If I can match Mike Smith's score in M1, I'll be happy.
Right. Watch out, M1.
That's the goal. The cabin's prepped. The cabin is definitely there now. We just have to get everything else dialed in.
Dang.
I don't know how to Dougie. I do not dance. I dance with
Oh,
you.
you got Toad on.
I
What
dance
kind?
with you.
Hey, what kind of dance does your dad do? Show us your dad's dance.
What kind of dance do I do? Can you show me how I dance?
Yeah.
Stand up and show me how I dance. Just
Show
dance on the
us
chair.
how
Here,
you-
right here, so I can see you.
yeah, show us how he dances. Oh, he's gonna get dizzy and fall down. Yep, just like
Yep.
he does
She
break.
knows. Nuts.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to match Mike's score. He only did a 90.
Yeah, with the 98. I can do that. I can do that now.
Joe said if you teach him how to tent, he'll teach you what he knows about SPLs. It's not a fair trade, but Jeff will hug you real tight.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll train you for a day and get me loud for the day.
He said Matt has the best Dougie. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, right. Zach's about to see when we go to this concert in 45 days. At a concert, yeah. Typically for remembrance. Okay. Oh,
What
the
else?
18th? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, Saturday, 18th.
Yeah, Saturday's the 18th, I think.
Yeah. Whatever kind of dancing's in the mosh pit. Yeah, that. I do got the old Dead Mouse and Black Craft collab shirt on today.
There you go.
Mix of both. Don't be messing with that because you're gonna break it.
So I guess why don't you tell us a little bit about prepare since I got all the scoops from some of the sound pressure guys on like what they think's important and testing and all that good stuff. Like how does one prepare or get themselves ready? Get their vehicle together for the sound quality competitions.
Honestly, it's very, very similar to SPL. Just because I don't do a lot of SPL doesn't mean I'm not surrounded by it a lot. And I've helped build a lot of cars. I've had my hands in a lot of stuff. Same sort of thing. Vehicle prep, cabin prep, deadener, sound treatment, and taking her time to do things the right way is huge. That and then tuning. So instead of, testing and tuning, it's the same thing. It's just applied differently, whether you're doing SQ or SPL. Um, understanding how to tune, or having someone who's knowledgeable with tuning and understanding how to work your processor and optimize the equipment that you have. Same sort of thing as SPL. It's just applied differently.
Right. So, obviously, I think vehicle prep something that a lot of the sound pressure guys spoke on, and you kind of brought it up as well. So, obviously, I guess that's an important thing across the board. But um, I feel like just off of the things I've learned and experienced, um, you still have at least the same amount of prep, but I think, like you said, everything's tackled just a little bit differently.
Yep.
Um, you know, and sound pressure, you're kind of wanting to make everything hard and reflective, and sound quality, that might not always be the case.
Right.
Um,
Ow. Yeah, same sort of thing. Deadener. Philip, good question. I wouldn't say it's a hindrance at all. I think some SQ guys could probably benefit from doing more or adding other materials in different places. With SPL, obviously, it's mostly just deadener, especially like Vibraflex and stuff. With SQ, it's more so just getting the resonance down and absorbing waves where they don't need to be. So closed cell foam. There's a lot of different like matting materials. Um, Closed cell foam, mass loaded vinyl, and deadener combined, just to get door panels to not resonate at certain frequencies, not have any rattles. And once you start eliminating all those things, you can actually get to where the speaker's actually doing what it's designed to do. And as soon as you start slacking on any of that, it's not that you can't get the vehicle to sound good, but it can always sound much better if it had proper prep. And same thing with SPL. It's not that you can't get a vehicle loud without a lot of deadener, but typically if you can get that cabin prepped better from the get-go, the results are going to follow, from the start. Same thing with SQ.
so I guess maybe here's another good, decent question. Anybody that might be looking to maybe come from the sound pressure game into sound quality, or somebody that's new coming in, um, do you have any advice for the new guys, or guys that might be thinking they might like to try it, things of that nature?
Um, I would say the biggest thing, if you're wanting to like kind of jump over, or at least dabble on the other side of it, get into other vehicles, listen to dedicated SQ built vehicles, and get an understanding of why the vehicles sound the way that they do and how they sound the way that they do. Most of the guys, same thing with SPL. Most of the guys, they'll tell you everything that you want to know about their vehicle, why they did certain things, how they did certain things. A lot of people will give you guidance. Ask questions. That's me the biggest thing. Speaking with someone in person, and if you don't understand something, just ask. Tuning, especially with the DSP, it can be very intimidating if you've never done it before, and that is the biggest struggle. I mean, it took me years. I bought my first DSP back in 2014. Thank you. I bought my first DSP back in 2014, and I didn't have anyone around me to show me at the time, so I just read for years and years and just did a bunch of research beforehand. Before I felt comfortable enough, even messing with it myself, and just kind of taught myself. But that's not the best way for everyone. That's why I suggest everyone to ask.
What's the easiest way for a new person to tune their own car?
Oh, man, a lot of these are loaded questions. I don't want to go on a lot of rants here. Philip's just poking the bear here.
Is that a conversation that we've already had?
I mean, not really. To tune your own vehicle, the biggest thing, you need to understand crossovers and why they're set a certain way. And there's a lot of different parts with tuning. There's phase, crossovers, EQ curves that you want to follow to get the overall sound that you want. A lot of people have different approaches to it. Some guys strictly want to use only their ear. And if you're tuning your own vehicle, and you don't have a microphone, going by ear isn't a terrible thing as long as you have safe crossover set. Just going through tones and picking out tones that are very harsh or obviously much louder than another frequency can help you smooth things out by ear alone without even having an RTA. Not that it's going to be perfect, but it'll definitely get you in the right direction.
He said, should somebody just starting out have a microphone to help them tune?
Yes, a microphone is the best route to go, but it can be very intimidating starting out. But ultimately, at least a single mic setup. That's enough. A single mic setup is the best route. Apparently, I have to have Play-Doh in my eye.
Yeah, you do.
This is my life, y'all.
Do you like having the sound quality and sound for events together, or do you prefer them better when they're separate?
I like it both ways, honestly. When it's a dedicated SQ show, there's a different. It can be a different atmosphere in a good way and a bad way. But you can learn a lot more, I feel like. Some of the shows that have SPL and SQ, not that you can't learn a lot more, but usually the guys that go to those are typically the heavy competitors that they do want to get their points. Sometimes it'd be easier to talk to other people one-on-one in that case, but it also makes it better for the SPL guys that want to venture off and talk to those seasoned competitors that are there for the points. And it's not a huge, 20, 30 car turnout. It's a little bit easier for them to check out cars, hear cars. So I definitely do like having both at shows, especially for that reason, so people can check out both sides of the sport that we do.
I think I agree. I pretty much kind of agree with that answer. I think there's a time and a way, both of them do things that are good.
Yeah.
I hear it both ways quite often. So I think that's a pretty good answer. I think each one has their pros and cons, obviously. Um, you know,
There's definitely challenges with having SQ at SPL events, obviously, logistically speaking. Location, for where vehicles can be parked and so on and so forth. But I think I know the event directors do a good job at trying to set that up the best they can. I know at least for all of us Michigan judges, we do everything that we can to make that best scenario possible for all the SQ guys if it's a joint event. Myself, Wayne, Mike, Kyle, Eric, all of us, we do everything we can to make sure that the show is as smooth as possible for both types of competitors.
right. Is there
Some
a
things
different
are out of our hands, but
is there a different mic for SQ than the term lab for SPL?
yes, that's another loaded question. The SQ tuning, there's a lot of debates all about what mic to use, what mics not to use, what mic arrays to use. I personally like using a single mini DSP U mic 1. A lot of guys use the Dayton mics. Some guys use the smart mic array. Layla. Some guys use a smart mic array. Some guys use the NB's mic array. Some guys use the JL Max mic array. There's a lot of different ways to achieve the same thing. Layla's all in your face now. But yes, ultimately it is a different mic. RTAs must. You'll find even with crossover set reflection will make it play lower or higher. Yeah, so crossovers, there's an electronic crossover and acoustic crossover. So just because you set it in one spot on the DSP does not mean that that's exactly what it's going to do. Layla, I don't know if I want to look just at your face. You guys want to just see her face? Sorry, y'all. Layla. Ooh, you're big now. Pull your head back so I can see your eyes. There you go. Nuts. They said peekaboo.
Oh, we switch sides. That's funny.
Why are you on that side? Because he wants to be. That's why.
UMM6 is a budget good RTA.
Yep, UMM6 is good, and the UMIC 1 is good. Both of them are good. Myself and Kyle and a lot of other guys use REW software. It's a free software. It's not the easiest to set up, but there's a lot of quick guides and tutorials and stuff online to help you get it set up. That's honestly the biggest thing, understanding how to get it set up and understanding how to read it and use it. That's the hardest part of tuning. Once you have that figured out, a lot of things you can figure out quickly on your own.
Heck
Layla.
yeah.
Hey. Ooh, they said they see boogers.
Saw your boogers.
They seen your boogers. Oh, she's hiding now. They seen the boogers in your nose. She said nope. You got boogers in there? Whitney, she said there ain't no boogers.
Well, I can turn myself on and off, and when I turn myself off and then turn
Yeah,
myself
just switch
back
it.
on, it switched sides. I don't really know why it switched sides, but
Change what? The other one.
I cut
On different
myself
side?
off so everybody could see her big face.
Yeah. She's complaining that we're on the wrong side now too. She said, "Could you switch it to the other one?" No. Oh. Hey, there we go. She's seen the boogers up your nose. Let me see. Let me check your nose. Yep, there's a booger in there. You better dig it out. She's digging now. Did you get it? Not yet. There.
Well, I think we've been going almost an hour now. So if anybody has questions, this is your chance to ask those questions. What do you? I guess we'll start kind of closing out here. So if you got questions, ask them. But what are you looking forward to for 2025 as far as competing, judging, MECA in general? That's a broad question, so
Yeah.
that ought to keep busy for a couple seconds.
Really just getting back into things. I don't know. I don't like taking the time off. If I could do it year round, I would. Definitely just getting the shows going. Shows are going again back at the shop. Like I said, we do 3 or 4 a year. I do enjoy that a lot. I like judging. So doing that and being able to travel and judge more events, like I did CSS last year. I will be doing more out of state as well this season. Some more judging. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And just getting back in the lanes for M1. Trying to do something decent, and on the SPL side of things, and not focus on competing SQ as much. Strictly just judging. So I just don't like wintertime. I don't like not doing it.
I do not have an update on the training just yet. We're looking at, I guess we're looking at March and April right this second. But as soon as I know what the new dates are going to be, I'll definitely be letting everybody know.
Yeah, we will have another training at my shop in Niles, Michigan as well. Same thing. We haven't really got a date set or anything yet, but we will be having another SQ training in the Midwest.
Yeah, I know we're planning 2, maybe 3, so we're working on that. I don't know, a lot of stuff we're working on here, I guess, behind the scenes a little bit. I lost some time there, but we're getting things together now. And, like I said, I think we should have Rule book's up here by the end of the week for sound pressure and sound quality. And I think hopefully the website will start being somewhat going here in the next month or so. But for now, just look at the 2024 event schedule and you'll be finding the events there. We're hoping that'll be fixed here first and hopefully soon.
Kevin, there's going to be a few different trainings, but there will be at least one at Onlytons and Niles.
There'll be one in Michigan and one in Florida. And I think we're possibly maybe looking into a third one, but I'm not sure on the location yet. But for sure, one in Michigan, one in Florida.
Yep. One at my shop in Michigan, and I'll be down at the one in Florida as well. I see it.
You got anything you want to tell us about Miss Layla?
Layla, is there anything I should tell them about you?
Yeah.
What should I tell them about you?
Medicine.
What?
Medicine.
Medicine? What about medicine?
He was
I don't know what she's talking about. 3-year-old just gibberish. Medicine? What should we tell them about you?
I don't know. He was doing it
They want to know about you.
What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing about car audio?
What's your favorite thing about music? You like dancing to it? You like listening to it all the time? You always yell at me to play your favorite songs in my car, right? That's what she likes doing. Dad, play this. She doesn't know the names of songs besides that one from Benson Boone. But she'll say, play that dance song. Play Mom's song. Play Bubba's song. I'm like, okay, I don't know the names of these.
Are you going to be a tenor like your dad?
You can be a window tinner like me?
Nope.
She does clean. She cleans the Escape almost every day she comes to work with me. She's got her little spray bottle and her towel, and she might want to do it. Her brother has no desire to do it at all. Yep, Philip knows. She likes playing hide and seek, especially in the shop when everyone's there.
I think we're all ready for that warmer weather.
Yep. Yep, we're all getting antsy.
Well, Matt, I'm gonna I guess I'm not seeing very many more questions come in here, so I'll let you kind of tell tell everybody bye. If you got anything you want to talk about before we get out of here, and
Hey,
we'll let you get out of here because I know you got it busy right now. And
yep, I gotta get these
probably
kids in
time
bed.
to go to bed, huh?
Yep. Hey, do you want to tell them goodbye? You want to look at them and tell them goodbye? You got to put your head up there. They can't see you. Look, they only see your forehead right there. They can't see you. Okay, now say bye. Wave at them.
Bye. Who's the next victim before we go?
Ooh, next victim.
Champion or a club award winner?
Josh Collins.
All right, Josh Collins. I'll be
Yep.
reaching out to Mr. Puns, and I'll see if I can get Mr. Puns on here next week.
I think that'd be good.
Tony, Matt was the backup. Tony had to do some extra late work, so I'll be getting Tony at some point too. But Tony and Puns. So
Bowser's a good one too.
I'll be reaching out to Puns, and we'll get Tony. I'll probably get Mr. Bowser on here eventually. I'm gonna keep on getting somebody new as long as they'll keep coming on here and doing the thing with me. Matt, I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming on. Miss Layla, thanks for being
bye-bye.
part of my show.
You got
Thanks
to
for
wave
being
bye to them.
smart.
You blow them
All
kisses.
right, you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you soon.
Later. All right, everybody. So just one more time here. We do have an event coming up this weekend in Florida in Ormond Beach there. It's going to be a 3X Creative Disturbance. So that'll be coming up this weekend. Website should be starting to get some work done to it, but for now, you can keep track of the events on the 2024 spot, and hopefully we'll be having that thing fixed up here soon. Any last minute questions from anybody? I wasn't seeing very many. I appreciate everybody coming on and hanging out with us this evening. Make sure you like us, share us. I just put up another a video on YouTube. I might start putting back up some TikToks here soon. Now that I got my computer over here, I was able to finally pull my footage off my GoPro. So be looking out on TikTok and stuff like that if we don't get deleted there. But I'll be keeping up the YouTube and the Facebook stuff, I guess. So make sure you check that out. And until next time, keep it loud and clear, MECA heads.